Today's question is to calculate the gross pay of an employee where the basic salary has to be entered along with the employee's name. And to calculate the gross pay, we have to calculate DA, HRA, PF and net pay. And net pay is basic pay plus DA plus HRA, which is very clearly given over here. DA 25% of basic, HRA 15% of basic, PF 8.33% of basic, and this is the net pay, basic pay plus DA plus HRA, and the gross pay is net pay minus PF. So we need some common lines which are compulsory to be written for your ASHISH exams also, and there are some variables declared over here. So declaring variables are needed as per the program to be executed. And I am using a do while loop because we don't know how many employees are there in the company. Number of employees are unknown. They are unknown. So we don't know how many employees are there. So I am using a do while loop. So it will ask you to enter the employee's name first. So employee's name is to be entered. Then it will ask you to enter the basic salary of the employee. So basic salary has to be entered. So once the basic salary is entered, DA has to be calculated, 25% of basic, HRA has to be calculated, 15% of basic, PF is to be calculated, that is 8.33% of basic, and then the net pay, that is the basic plus DA plus HRA, and gross pay is net pay minus PF. And then the details of the employee is displayed over here. Name of the employee, basic salary, net salary and the gross salary, and they has to be initialized as 0 and 0, net 0, gross 0. Otherwise what will happen, the net salary will be added to the second person's calculations. Okay. And it is asking you to enter, are there any more employees in the company? For that we have to press 1 if yes. So D if you give yes over here, D if you give 1 over here. So D will be checked in the while condition. If it is equal to 1, then the condition, the loop will go back to do again. And again it will ask you to enter the second employee's name and his salary. And then again it will calculate and so on. So whatever the salary you give, let us say basic salary is 10,000, so it will be calculated according to 10,000, 20%, 15% and 8.33%. I will show you the output, and you can check in the rough param also, and it will be more clear. Before that I will give you a compile to check the program whether it is correct or not. You can see compile over here in the top left corner, and it is compiling, and it says no syntax error. That means there is no error in the program. So now is the, I'll show you the output. See, it is asking you to enter the employee's name, so this is the name of the employee, and the salary, let us say the salary is 12,000 rupees. And see, the name of the employee is printed over here, basic salary is displayed, and the net pay. Net pay is what? That is the basic pay plus DA plus HRA. So that is coming to 16,800, and minus PF. Minus PF, that is coming to 15,800. And also it is asking, are there any more employees? Then we have to press 1 if yes. So let us say we have got more employees, then I am going to press 1 and enter. So it is asking me to enter the name of the second employee. Now let us say the name of the second employee is Vinod, and the salary is 10,000 rupees. So everything will be calculated as per the 10,000 rupees. See, name of the employee has been displayed, salary has been basic salary, and 14,000 is the net pay, that is basic pay plus DA plus HRA, and this is the gross pay minus 14,000 minus PF. So that is coming to 13,167, and it is asking us to calculate for more employees. If there are more employees to be calculated, then we will press 1. Now let us say there are no more employees, we don't want to calculate for any more employees, so I am going to press any other number other than 1. Now let us say I am given 4. So 4 is not equal to 1 in the while condition. 4 is equal to 1, false, it will come out of the loop. See, I press the enter key, it is not asking me to enter any other name or any other details.